You match.
We do. What a coincidence.
You're wearing your Clint Black t-shirt.
I am. I wonder, why am I wearing my Clint Black t-shirt?
It was so cold in the Ameristar Star Pavilion. I was like, maybe there's a gift shop. I'll go get you a sweatshirt. Oh, duh. Clint Black had his merch table. And this here was on sale. And I'm like, yes, let me grab it. And I had to dress him in the concert before it started.
Yeah, P.S. We went to a Clint Black concert.
Clint Black, No Time to Kill. It was really good. I saw him here in the 90s at Sandstone, which now they call something else. But anyway, it was Sandstone. It's outside. It was really good. We had seats.
Well, that's pretty cool that you got to see him, like, how many, 30 years ago?
Like 30 years, I'm going to say. Give or take. The Nothing But the Tail Lights tour. They had this huge, like, tail lights, gigantic, like, width of the stage. When I say I had seats, at that venue, you can get lawn seating and bring a blanket and sit on the grass. Oh, no. I was going to be bougie. I was going to an actual chair.
Wow.
I don't want to sit in the grass.
No, you're bougie.
Mosquitoes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Drunkards. Yeah, I like my own seat. Because someone could just come and sit on your blanket. You
I
don't know. What are
that's
you going to do?
That's why I bring my own seat everywhere. Well, I do have to say, I don't, but did he sound the same as 30 years ago?
I just remember he was awesome both times. So, yeah.
Well, but, I haven't gotten to see a whole lot of concerts.
I know.
And,
I've gone more this year with you to live music than I've ever probably gone.
Well, that's cool. We'll say the same thing. But the way he talked to the audience and interacted, that was...
He's hilarious. He's very personable. You feel like you're hanging out with your buddy because he's just talking to the crowd like... Yeah, he's shooting the bull and he's hilarious and telling us stories.
Are we at a music concert or a
I love that stuff.
Comedy
a shindig. Show? He's very funny.
Yeah,
I don't remember him being that funny back then, but I don't remember a lot. But he was very funny. I'm sure he was funny back then. I mean, he wrote all his songs. I love finding out where they get their songs. And when you're awesome and the one writing your own songs, you're the best.
Yeah.
With his good buddy he's been with for 40 some odd years.
Yeah, same guitar player, same bass.
And he raps. The guitar bass man person.
Yeah.
You know, we really need to think of his name because he needs his cred. It's a renamed Alexa, who wrote No Time to Kill.
No Time to Kill was recorded by Clint Black.
Alexa, who wrote No Time to Kill?
No Time to Kill was recorded by Clint Black.
Okay,
dude, AI might take over the world, but they're not that smart.
I'm looking it up. I think I'm smarter than AI.
Who wrote No Time to Kill by Clint Black?
Oh, sure, you had that tidbit.
Hayden Nicholas.
All right, there you go.
Hayden I remember Nicholas. Now.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, it was a great show, just seeing the way they interacted. So, even if you're like a moderate fan of Clint Black, if you get a chance to see him go, just because it was so great and hilarious.
If you're a 90s country fan, like I am.
Yeah. I'm saying, even if you're like,
you're
moderately okay with 90s country.
You know, here we are now. Things that were super popular when we were young, and now they're out there still doing it, but it's a smaller venue, cheaper tickets, everybody's got gray hair, and we're just having a great time. Listen to our music. Yeah,
it was so great. He said he does 80 shows a year, different places, and he's 63 and he's still out there going and doing it.
He's living his life. Just like we went to that Alan Jackson show, and it was a lot about, look at the life I've had. And he was so grateful for the things he's accomplished in his life and how many people love him and everything he's gotten to do. And you don't have to be rich and famous and adored by millions to live a great life.
Yeah.
That's the topic today.
It is. And in fact, a song we heard that we knew before, but we heard... And Angela already mentioned it. No Time to Kill. And Angela, what have you done with that song since?
Well, He has so many songs that I've forgotten about. And I'm like, oh yeah, that song. Oh yeah, that song. And I've always heard No Time to Kill, but it's a different song when you're 17 and when you're 50 and when you have something like muscular dystrophy in your life. Like there's no time to kill between the cradle and the grave. Like there's no time to waste. My friend Jillian used to talk about what is your dash going to say, because on your headstone it's like 19 this to whatever 20 that you died, and in the middle is the dash. What do you do with your dash?
That's a great way to put it. And that's something that me having Duchenne, like I think for a long time I didn't worry about it till I turned about 18 or so. Like, oh, I'm not going to be miraculously healed. I better, you know, my person always said, the doctor said I might live to be 18.
Might live to be 18.
Yeah, he'd had some patients live that long.
And your 18th birthday's coming up. It's 19 whatever. And how are you, like, are you thinking, oh my gosh, 18? What's going to happen to me this year?
Well, I was still thinking maybe down the road I'll be healed, you know, but also I'm thinking, you know, I don't know how much time I have. I better really get going and take care of things. And also, a few people I'd gone to high school with passed away not long after. And that's when I realized, like, oh, people at Duchenne don't have the market on passing away
I'm
early. It
sure
can happen to
lives,
anybody.
nobody knows. None of us knows how long we have. So let's think of the quality we have day to day rather than hopefully we're blessed with old age, quantity of years. But regardless, because there's no way we're going to know today, what are we doing with our time today?
Exactly. Like, that's a question we should all ask. That's a question I ask a lot. Like, you know, if anybody's seen Hamilton, knows about Alexander Hamilton, he died at a very young age. Like, how old was he? Angela will find out.
How old was Alexander Hamilton when he died? $47.
Oh, 47. So, I mean, there's been people go younger, but he wrote so much. All this stuff's there. Like he said, he was writing like he was running out of time. And
Hamilton did?
Yeah.
I didn't know he said that.
That's,
He was
no,
running
he
out
didn't
of
say it. They
time.
said it about him in
In
Hamilton.
the show.
Yeah.
So Lin-Manuel Miranda has written a lot. He came out of no. To me, I never knew who he was till he wrote Hamilton and Moana.
Yeah, and something. I can't think of the. He wrote another one, I think. I can't think of the name of it.
Well, anyway, now at 7 o'clock, instead of the beep, beep, beep going off on the alarm, No Time to Kill plays. And I lie there and I listen to every word and I think, there's no time to kill. Wake up, let's go. It helps me to get out of bed.
Yeah, what if 10 years ago was 10
to
years
be
from
10
today?
years, 10
Something like-
years away is 10 years from today.
Yeah.
And are we going to be sitting right here in front of this thing in 10 years? I hope so. I don't know. But what are we going to do between this day and that? Like on Braveheart. If you had every day between this day and that, would you fight or would you run away and give up? My
Yeah,
water fell
exactly.
off. It
Sorry.
landed pretty good.
I'm
It
trying
didn't
not to
break.
laugh. Yeah. Yeah, what is it? Like all men.
Lying in your beds, remember?
Yeah, all men die, but not all
Not every
men
man
live.
really lives.
Yeah, she's so much better at movie quotes than me. I'm pretty
And
good
whenever
at
you're studying Spanish and you say nunca, I picture Mel Gibson saying nunca. He said he never lies, remember? Because they were in that little thing and that
Oh,
old guy
yeah.
told the princess he was a savage. And he's like, homie, I'm not a savage and I never lie. And would you prefer I speak French? S'il vous plaît? And she's like,
Oh.
he's not a savage after
And then he's
all.
like-
I'm in love with this man.
Does he also say like Latin and like
he spoke
plus all
Latin
these
because
languages?
nunca lie, whatever that is.
Exactly. And so I never I don't nunca. You don't nunca.
Ryan nunca lies.
You don't nunca lie.
And he nunca kills time. He makes every moment count. This is a muscle, by the way. It's just
Yeah.
a whatever. Yeah. It's a fidget.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't kill time, but sometimes I'm pretty rough on myself. But that too, like, it weighs on me. But I think I have to realize, don't kill, there's no time to kill, but as long as you're doing your best, and maybe sometimes try to do a little bit more, because it's like we learned in Atomic Habits about the British Viking team. They tried to improve one thing by 1% every day,
1% every day.
and then they became champion bicycle teams for years to come. So
That's all it is, moving the needle forward just a little bit every day.
and yeah, I think that's the best thing we could do. So before we go on and see what we're going to do next, Angela, what are your favorite words from No Time to Kill?
Well, shoot, if I had him in front of me, I'm going to have to go through the whole thing. When you're old, something to do with when you're old. Yes, he's going to pull him up. To realize the value of the time. Like, I'm telling you, these days and weeks and months and years are flying by. Do you remember when you were in like grade school and you're like, oh my gosh, it's 4 weeks till Thanksgiving, because then you got extra days off? It was an eternity.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, like I said, we saw Leonid and Friends, and they're coming back. That was a year ago. It was in October, and it's already almost September. A year.
Yeah.
Seems like we just saw them.
Yeah, it's like it's just my birthday.
I feel like you just
11
moved
days ago.
in. And you've been here a year and a half.
I have. You fucking just moved in. Well, she still likes me. Good. Imagine it's-
Where is it about the elderly? I've always
like
had
you've
a
been here
deep
for 10
connection
years.
with elderly type people. So whenever I think of like when I'm old, if the Lord blesses me with many years, where's the last three are all like the refrain. You gotta go up. Oh, it's all the lyrics. Yes, we'll never know the fortunes that we have till we grow old. The fortune is the time we have, and like this year 26 will be 10 years of my life with Duchenne, because Xavier was 8 years old when he was diagnosed. It was 2016, and I'm like, 10 years, and it's basically gone as one would have expected. I think it's gone a lot better than we thought it might. I think it's gone really well, but 10 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Do we have 10 more? I hope so.
We don't know it. One line I like is the grass is green on both sides of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
I had never, that really struck me just now, because with Duchenne, with whatever, you're always thinking, oh, it'd be so much easier on the other side of the hill.
If I had what that guy had, or if I didn't have this, or if my life was like his or hers. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, but if you'll just go and accept that, hey, I can make the green side of my hill good, for my hill, water it. You can make your hill better than you ever thought it'd be.
They say if we all threw our problems into a big pile and then we're like, okay, choose the problems you want, we would take back our own, because we are comfortable with what we know, and I'd rather have our problems. I don't know what other people's problems are, but
Well, I don't want your problems.
we're really good at ours.
Yeah, and I don't want your problems having to be married to me.
No,
Yeah, I wouldn't want being married to me. Hell, gee.
No, I'm hard to live with. I admit that fully.
Yeah,
So are you, though, so we're even.
but you're worth it.
No, I never imagine the neurologist comes in and she's like, yes, it's Duchenne. And at that time, the internet still said people with Duchenne die by 19. And I don't know what it says today. I think it's, knowing who we know and what we know, it's been our experience. It's much older than 19, but not always.
They moved it to mid-20s now.
But here we are, 10 years later. 40 years later. You were diagnosed,
Yeah.
38 years ago?
Yeah, just before I turned 5. So 1987. So yeah,
a long
38.
time.
Dang. Yeah, it is a long time.
And you never could have foresaw I will be here in the year 2000. We are just as close to 2050 as we are to 2020.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy. Like we were talking about now, 27th. It's almost September.
You know,
It was just June. It
What-
was just April. What happened? fun.
My niece Bethany is the one that helped me with accepting myself. You know, that whole 18 thing. Like, it bothered me so much to be in a wheelchair. Everybody's looking at me like terrible, and I went to her first and second grade class. I was her show and tell. To have me talk to the kids, and they all thought I was so cool. And I realized my nieces and nephews thought I was just normal.
You are cool.
I'm just Ryan, and
I don't
that
know about normal. You are cool.
yeah, that really helped me a lot.
You're excellent with kids.
Oh, thank you. I've grown up with them all my life.
They steer clear of me, but they love you. Kids
Kids
stare at him all the
at
time.
church like
I think they're looking at the apparatus.
Yeah.
But then he's like, hi. And they're like, oh, he talks. It's a nice man. It's not just some weird.
and then kids
It's not Darth Vader after all.
and they ask, what's that thing on your face? And parents
They
like,
ask.
oh no,
The
don't.
parents, yeah.
Like, it's all right.
Sometimes the parents are like, yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, the kids like, I want one.
Brother Cook said, isn't that cool?
Yeah. And then
Kid's like, yeah.
and then we've got our friend Willow
Our good friend Willow from the
that
YMCA.
we met at the Y last year that is never going to get old.
I'm never going to get old. I'm never going to have that.
Yeah. So
We're like, thank you, Willow. Goodbye.
someday you'll learn.
You know, I appreciate kids' honesty. Even though it's rude, I would rather people be honest. Honest and rude than fake and polite. I would rather
and
that.
you know,
And that probably explains a lot about me, those of you who know my non-filter.
one thing, if adults, adults need to be more like kids.
Definitely.
Maybe don't say it out in public, but say, I think we need to say more, I will never do that, or I will never be like that. And do your best to be like or not be like whatever you've said, but also be okay with whoever you become.
Be yourself.
Yeah. Just make some goals.
Which is why when I'm like, if I get loud or I'm like, what? Or like, be yourself. I feel like you don't want to upset me. So you're like, okay, it's fine. And I'm like, just be yourself.
No, just because I'm like over here trying to, I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk calm and cool and wah.
I'm going to be loud and irritated. Please don't take it personally.
No, I'm okay most of the time.
You should
except-
be like, wow, she is comfortable enough to be a crazy nag in front of me and not hide her crazy. That's
Yeah.
true love.
Oh, there we go. Hey, she's not kidding, guys.
Stop it. Stop it.
No, I had a lot of friends tell me, hey, married life's not going to be all you think it is. It's not going to be,
And it's not.
but sure worth it. I'll tell you that.
But
much.
is it better than before?
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course. Of course.
Definitely. And it means I have somebody to go do stuff with.
And our good friend Jody gave us this sign. They together, they built a life they loved.
And they do
She knows
love it.
us so well.
We do love it. So, speaking of that, we like to do stuff together. What are we getting ready to do?
We signed up for the church 5K on Monday. We'll be running 5 kilometers
Yeah,
on September 1st at 9 a.m.
yeah, I hope I don't get winded.
I hope you can keep up.
Yeah, don't worry. We're going to strap my arm down to...
Yeah, last time I'm like, doo-doo-doo, where'd Ryan go? Oh my gosh, he's way back there because his arm fell off his thing and I had to run. Nobody stopped to be like, can I put your hand back
I
on
know,
your joystick,
I'm like,
sir?
Angela,
Nobody
Angela,
asked.
hey. She couldn't hear me. I was like... You probably were still talking to me, for all
I
know.
was. Well, after we run this, let's get a... What else are we going to do today?
Oh, man, did I
Where did
miss...
he go?
Don't tell me you're going to say, let's go get a steak.
No.
But I missed it.
Probably I was going to say pancakes because they also have pancakes
Oh,
at
yeah.
the 5K. But we're not eating pancakes because I'm on the 5-in-1, which is one of our health programs. So I can be healthy, be my best, and take care of these people.
That's right, but we are trying to entice Xavier to come with us with the pancakes.
Yeah, pancakes. He's all about the pancakes.
Yeah, who doesn't love pancakes, right? I think people love them more than they love us.
All it is dough.
I know,
Like flour and
Sugary.
water.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
kinda-
pancake. So you can make protein pancakes. You could throw in a banana. You could throw in protein powder or an egg. and make pancakes.
Yeah, my mom actually hated pancakes because she had them so much growing up.
Oh, really?
Because they're just so quick and easy, and
Bisquick.
so she's like, I don't want pancakes.
Well, since we don't eat gluten anymore, am I the gluten
No,
intolerant?
we both are.
Since we're gluten intolerant, we just do not tolerate gluten.
Yeah.
No gluten!
Most of the time. Yeah,
You're grounded. Go to your room, gluten.
yeah, it's, I think we talked about this already, about how we realize, oh, that's why my body does that sometimes.
My friend Vicky was talking about her health journey, saying she had lost 30 pounds in 3 months. She was on her healthy eating program, and then she's like, you know what? I'm going to have, what did she have? Oh, Thanksgiving. She decided she'd go ahead and eat her regular Thanksgiving that you're always eating. And she got up the next day and was like, I feel like I get hit by a truck. Because she said, when I eat carbs and I eat sugar, and I'm exactly the same way, it makes you feel like you got hit by a truck. And then we did our deal to find out we're gluten intolerant. So as much as I enjoy the pumpkin pie, I'm going to have a healthy alternative. It's still pumpkin and pie-ish, but I'm going to feel great on Friday when I wake up because the more like I'm going to sneak a piece of cake. Ew, yuck. I don't feel good. So the bad feeling has sort of taken over the ooh, I love and the habits, because you have habits that are very hard to but you can change the crease in your brain.
You
which
can.
is a good thing.
You can change your taste buds, what they like.
You sure can. I remember my Aunt Lulu and Uncle George were on the keto and they were going to have Thanksgiving with no potatoes and no rolls. And I was like, I can't even believe it. What are you talking about? What am I going to eat when I go? No mashed potatoes? But I tell you what, you can change your habits, your thought process, crease in your brain, your taste buds. You can be any kind of person you want to be. You can build a life you love.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Oh, and by the way, at the 5K, I think I'm just going to keep my chair going full speed 6 miles per hour the whole time.
You do that.
Can you keep up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know. We're going to find out.
Yeah, I bet you.
I don't run.
You know what? I'll do that as long as I can. Or, we'll time it.
When I rode the motorcycle, there's a little thingy you put, because you got to squeeze the clutch and you got to squeeze the gas the whole time to go, and your hand gets tired. So there's a thing you can get to put on your handlebar that keeps you at a steady pace. They really need to make those for wheelchair joysticks.
I know, where it just goes, you just have to...
Or voice activated. Chair, stop.
Have you seen how my dragon works, though? I'd be like, chair, stop.
All of our robot friends get to work on that. Because Ryan's hand gets tired, and sometimes his hand falls off his joystick, and I'm running ahead and don't even know it.
Could have been run over by people.
I bet that's out there already available somewhere in some country.
There's something like that. They're working on one that you can drive it with your mind.
Drive it with your mind. Wait, I'm going.
You know what, though? I'd just drive my chair insane. So I better not do that.
He's always got jokes.
It's one of the things you like about me, isn't it? Clint Black had jokes. You just don't hear his very often.
And I'm sure he repeats the same jokes in every city.
Probably, but they're still great.
If he comes back to the same city, he might get new material, but he can say the same jokes here, Oklahoma City, Des Moines, whatever.
Yeah.
Until the people stop laughing.
And they're good enough. They're not gonna stop laughing.
I don't think the bandmates laugh because they keep hearing the same jokes every city. At least he said, "Hello, Kansas City." He didn't say they mess up. They go a lot of places. They forget
Hello,
where they
Boise.
are. I forget where I am. How can you imagine being in a different city every?
Yeah, I don't know.
80 times a year.
I'd mess up. I never know what city I'm in around here.
Right. I know what state I'm in, but he's still learning.
Like what? What is this, Kansas City? No, this isn't. That's Kansas.
Because if we go through the city, we could cross the river. We could come back. We could go. I tell you where we are.
Well, and then you got Kansas City. It's got all these weird spider web boundaries.
Very strange boundaries in Kansas City.
But just like anything else, we could find our way around boundaries. And wait, that sounds wrong. We can figure things out. All right, Angela, do you have any other updates?
No.
All right, well then,
Except I like our coordinating shirts. His says Clint Black. Mine doesn't say anything.
Yeah, but
It's from Target. I think Target's got my favorite brand.
oh, really, we got to go there because
A New Day.
that's a great color on you. We got to do that more.
I've had this shirt for like several years, and the first time I wore it was Clint Black because it was too small.
See there?
And now
That's
it fits.
goals and health and plans too.
Plans. I've decided we're not gonna have goals. We're gonna have plans. Because plans is like I'm doing this. It's my plan. Goals seem like lofty, maybe reachable, maybe not. We'll talk about fair goals another time. Right now we have plans.
All right, and when you see us again, we'll talk about how the 5K went, and who knows what else we might talk about from our life. But Angela, do you want to? Oh, I think we're done, right?
I think we're good, and we're leaving you a better man.
That's right. Because things you couldn't do before, now we know you
We
can.
know you can.
And with that, adios.
Sayonara.
Arrivederci.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, bye. Sorry, I was trying to get the last. Oh, I gotta hit stop this.